Hi everyone. So in today's passage, we're looking at Paul's talking to the Galatians and wondering why they're leaning towards following the rules of the Torah again. In verse 9, he says, "Now, however, that you have come to know God, or rather to be known by God, how can you turn back again to the weak and beggarly elemental principles? How can you want to be enslaved to them again?" So I'm assuming that they were finding it difficult to understand Jesus's sacrifice for them, and finding it difficult to not rely on all the rules, the Jewish laws that they were used to. And I can see how it could be quite difficult for them if it seemed so black and white, and it was almost like ticking things off a list, and they felt that they were safe in that and they were saved by following all these rules. And I think about us now and how it can be easy when we think that things are black and white and it feels clear cut, and it's not kind of fuzzy around the edges. I think it's a secure feeling to have that sort of certainty, rather than kind of resting in the mystery of Jesus's death and resurrection and what that means to us. That can be a bit more uncomfortable, like comprehending that and realizing that that is enough. So I find it interesting that they knew about Jesus and his sacrifice, but it was hard to fully accept that for them and for them to live their lives as if that was true. So yeah, that's what I was thinking when I read that today. And I also liked how Paul says that you have come to know God, or rather to be known by God, because I think maybe it was more that they were relying on themselves, and saying rather to be known by God. I think Paul is kind of reminding them that it's in God's hands, maybe for them to kind of let go a bit. So I pray that today we can feel that we can let go and trust in Jesus's sacrifice and not feel the pressure to follow every rule, and know that we are forgiven and that we are saved by Jesus.